I thought our boys just showed a lot of maturity and mental strength and composure across the 2 games. Obviously, going away to Haka to win is incredibly difficult, but we've managed to do it twice. When we got to 2-1 up, we just kind of thought, right, let's just see it out and come back to the home leg where we feel confident that we can win. Obviously, we go 1-0 up, but we had a few chances before it, and then second half, I think 60 odd minutes, something like that, we had 3 or 4 one-on-ones with the keeper, and the keeper's made 2 or 3 good saves to keep Haka in it. And then when Kasper gets the second one, I think everybody in the stadium thinks the game is over, but it's never over until the ref blows a whistle. And credit to Haka, they threw everything at us. Last 3 minutes, scored 2 goals, and that probably sums us up. We make it interesting all the time. We showed such mental resilience, some character. We showed a lot of quality. The boys stuck to the plan really well, and the fans stuck with us through the game, which was really important. So pleased for the club, pleased for the players, pleased for the staff. It's been a long, difficult season. I think for my wife and kids, with me being away the whole year, it's probably, I don't know if it ever justifies being away from the wife and kids, but it certainly makes it feel a lot more worthwhile now that we've qualified for Europe and achieved something. So yeah, the end of the game was a lot more difficult than I think anybody anticipated it to be. I still don't think my heart rate has come down from that, but yeah, really pleased for everybody involved with the club, and it's been a successful season.
All right, it might be too early to ask, but could you sum up the whole season?
I think we were in the title race until not too long ago, which shows the quality of the squad and the development of the young boys. I would say young men that we've got in the team. A lot came up with me from the academy and have improved massively over the season, like Babakar Fati and Kasper Pannanen came from the academy last year with me, and scored in the Europa playoff final in the Veikkausliigan. So it's to go from where we were, where if you looked at the squad at the start of the season, everybody was a question mark other than maybe Teki, Valentin, Puru and Jaime, because they were Veikkausliiga players last year. Rupi Paunio comes in, it's his first year. Hemo Riamaki's played a few games, it's his first year. The gentleman sitting behind you asked me if I thought it was going to be good enough to compete, and the inconsistency you get with a young team is obvious, but the quality was always there. So we stuck to the process. We knew what style of play we wanted to play. We knew we were never going to be top 3 defensively. That was never the target. The target was to try and be somewhere around the middle table defensively and be top 3 for the attack, and we leaned on that, we focused on that, we tried to press home the behaviours which would facilitate that. And you see the development of all the players over the season, like Tiki's first year playing in a back 4 as the captain. It's a big responsibility he's taken. He's grown immensely as a player, as a captain. Puru Hanala last year, slightly different role this year, a free role, and he had a lot of responsibility to try and link the attack, and he's done amazing. Valentin playing a slightly different role without a back 3 behind him this year. It's more mobility and fluidity in midfield, and Marcus's development from where he was in pre-season till now, I think he's one of the best midfielders in the country. So I can't speak about all of them, I could go through every single one of them, but the development of every one of the boys in the team, I'm so proud of them. The work rate that they put in, the dedication they have every day, and the resilience to bounce back from some setbacks, because we've had a few this year, a few disappointing results, but we've always focused on what we're good at. We try to lean on it, try to improve on it, on a daily basis. And like my staff, like Tony, Risto, Jaska, Tidis, Luffy, Pekka, everybody buys into the idea of what we want to try and be, and there's never any wavering from that. I think the support system from the staff around me helps the players immensely. So even our team, we hired an analyst from Portugal, comes in and he can speak 3 languages, which helps transmit the messages to different players. So yeah, we're so happy for all the players, all the staff. The development from where we were till now is fantastic, and the fact we were in a title race, cup semi-final, where we probably should have been in the final, and then even the playoff final. I think this is probably, I don't know if it's the best performance we could have hoped for, but it's not far off it.
All right.
For your personality, this gives a great starting point to continue your work here.
Yes, yeah, it's a good starting point. We started the work last year with the academy. I think the academy season last year was a success, which probably helps fulfil the ideas coming into the first team, because as a a first-time head coach going into the first-team environment. You don't know if the existing players will buy into that. You don't know if the players that you bring up will adapt to the level and the new demands, if they have the quality. And you think like Marcus, Salim, Casper, Fatih, even Oki Vaisto when he's played, Tume's played minutes. So we've brought a lot up from the academy that did really well, and then the existing ones from last year bought into the ideas. Even Thomas Kalko today the work rate of that guy over the last 2 games is incredible. So you never know how the new players will react when they come into our environment. But you look at Kelvin Pires and Fully Ndiaye. I don't think we get to where we are this season without them. They were phenomenal. So I've probably missed out somebody. I apologise for it, but we've been amazing all season. We've played unbelievable football. We wanted to entertain the fans, and probably the last 3 minutes was too entertaining. But that's how we're going to play, and that's how we're going to play from now on.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
Kiitos.
Welcome to the press conference. SJK head coach Andy Smith, what are your thoughts on the game today?
Good game. Best team lost. And yeah, just the best team lost. But I cannot fault my players. 4 games, extra time, twice in 10 days. We were fittest team. We were amazing. My boys were outstanding. And it was hard to take when the officials came to the changing room before the game and admitted that basically they cheated the last game. They apologised because they got the decision wrong, and that's cost us, because that was small detail, and a simple detail has cost us over 2 legs, and it's for everyone to see. So them officials, I hope that when the delegation party of the referees come together, that they will punish them officials, because they've cost us massively. And the guy came and he was embarrassed, and that's basically, at the end of the day, that small details cost us, because we were outstanding. Without that, I thought we were brilliant today. Really, really were. We never stopped. We kept going. We showed our quality. The players should be very proud of them, because I'm proud of them. Some of the football we played was outstanding, and yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you don't get decisions coming here. The so-called big teams with the big stadium and the marketing, it's easy for them to go to Europe, for Finnish federation to push them. Because how the VAR did not give that, overturn that, is because the referee gets assessed on his points, and when they make a mistake and it goes to VAR, that a point gets took off the referee. So they're only helping themselves, because if they get enough points, they go to the Conference League or the Europa League. Well, they're definitely not good at the Champions League, because they're not good enough. They're catastrophe, and that's why they did not overturn that decision in that game. That game has cost us massively, because we came here with full of energy. Yet we did show a lot of energy, but yeah, the referee has. Yeah, I can't wait to see the outcome, and it was the same officials today than it was in Haka, and I can't understand how they got to do this game yet again. So I will wait for an email from the Referees Association to explain all situations and the punishment of them officials, because they've cost my club hundreds of thousands of pounds. But my players were fantastic. I'm so proud of them. So proud of them. They've been cheated. The best team lost. How's that? How's that? Do you agree?
I'm not the one to comment.
I'm only asking you a question.
I can say I'm
Yeah,
not
okay.
qualified to answer
No, but
that
did you watch?
question.
Did you watch the match?
Sorry?
Did you watch the match?
Not in a scale that I could comment. I
Oh,
just
so you didn't watch it?
saw from
Yeah.
through the lens.
Okay.
Sorry.
You were like the VAR too? You did not see it? No?
No.
Okay.
media. Onko käydään kysyttävää? All right, that's all. Thank you very
No
much.
problem. You're welcome.